It's round the ends. AmericaOne coming in from race control from the Penny and Luna Rossa.
Good entry, AmericaOne. First in the box, Prada a little late.
Lui sta andando più profondo del solito. Non casare le vele. Sale, mola tutto il Genova, lui ste.
Here comes the dial-up.
Both boats quite deep here.
Lane out. Did he break? Yeah, slow. Slow, break it.
AmericaOne tacked up to windward. Get in station here. Prada trying to get out of it, bow down. AmericaOne will go for the tail. I don't think Prada will risk tacking here and getting underneath them. They're going to try it. They're going to try it. Watch out.
Lean out. Okay, hold it there, straight. Get rid of the flag.
Prada tried to get out of jail by backing the jib and getting under. Green flag. No incident, green flag.
The Italians are saying, move it, go.
17.8 to 25.
Main in, you got the main too far out, General. Hold it in. Okay, let it out now. Here we go, driving, go main. Go main.
This is the decision time. Pressure on AmericaOne here. They must win this start to stay alive. 2 minutes is committal time. Prada taking the weather end at the moment.
Like the right.
Like the one. That's Kostecki liking the right.
Keep going. Come on, keep going.
Okay, AmericaOne in a good position. Now by Prada coming round. AmericaOne in a good position. Good position against them. Middle time now.
The Italians are counting down the time.
Yeah, we're going to go under here.
AmericaOne set up to lead back. Prada going for the hook here. Coming down to a minute, it's going to be a fantastic charge of the line. Out, they're very close to starboard ley line. Watch Prada go for the hook here.
The Italians are saying, come on guys, quicker.
Watch the overlap. Pulling him in, hooking him in there. He wants the weather in.
Here we go.
But the overlap, they've got the hook. Prada's got the hook. Watch out, they're going to hit. No,
Can they lay the minivan in? They're early. AmericaOne early. And outside the ley line.
Now, if Prada can cart them out, have they got their bow over the stern? Can Prada cart AmericaOne out? AmericaOne can't tack yet. AmericaOne cannot tack yet. Prada, here comes AmericaOne tacking back.
Could be an
There could
incident.
be an incident here. 15 seconds out. Flags are up. 199th race, green flag. America One has got out of it brilliantly, and they've got a brilliant start in race 5, the 199th race of the Louis Vuitton Cup. As USA 61 came back on the starboard, it could have been an incident, they didn't, and they've got a beautiful hitch to windward. It is America One out to the left, Prada out to the right, as both boats holding on port are going out to the right-hand side of the course. Super start by America One.
Fantastic stuff. A must-win race this for America One to stay alive. And they went for it. America One were vulnerable in my opinion, but it was green flagged. The rule is, were they able to tack on to starboard, get the sails filled before Prada had to alter course.
So we got to rub them out, the call from John. It was fun. Got that, Gav? Huh?
And let's take a look here of that incident replay with the animation to see where they were relative to the start line there. We saw that Prada got in underneath America One there. That's America One with the yellow trail. They were forced to tack away over towards this ley line here. That's the tram lines we were talking about the other day. That's them there. Here comes America One tacking back. Very lucky to buy themselves enough room to be able to just eke out enough of an advantage to tack underneath Prada there. Meanwhile, there goes America One just slingshotting off the start line. Prada trapped in jail underneath in bad air. They were forced to tack away. And here we go. We can see Prada going up there. Not too many options there. America One nicely in control. Having to tack away again to try and get clear air. Coming back. Prada's had to do 2 extra tacks so far. That's the advantage line as it sits at the moment. America One with an advantage of close to 4 lengths there.
Now what you're seeing right here is the guys on Luna Rosa playing the wind shifts as well. They are trying to keep their air clear of America One, but what they really want to do is just make sure that they don't take themselves out of the race right now. They're trying to keep things close and make a gain when it's obvious they can.
Not softer for 20. The trend is up though.
Got you.
So that's the starboard ley line. Okay, the decision they're making now is to play it safe, go across and hit Prada one more time. So they're tacking onto port. Badly. Very badly. They've lost the sheet, they've got to go back again. Big loss.
Okay, easy. Really slow.
That would be at least a 2-boat length loss.
Unbelievable.
The fuck is that?
Billy, check Jim sheet clear when you make the pull.
Yep, we're going to be driving right away. Stand by.
I think they're going to bear away set. They're going to tack, pull up, bear away set, and early jibe. So here they come to mark number 1, Billy Bates on the mast. That's Curtis Blewett and Ralph Stites on the bow of the boat. What an eventful first beat to windward. Really highlighted by a brilliant start by America One. Living on impulse, living on instinct, 20 seconds from the start. And Paul Kayard and John Kostecki pull off a start. And when it's all totaled up, the green spinnaker of America One is set, and they're running hard to mark number 2, and still coming up to the mark going through the final tack is Luna Rosa, and they click off at 32 seconds astern. So Mark 1, race 5, the 199th of the Louis Vuitton Cup, and 51 seconds astern.
Era libero da dietro la grande.
Well, Prada once again seems to have the legs on America One down 1 here. We can see here that those courses are diverging, closing, extracting, expanding a little bit. If we put the advantage line on there, we can see it's around 5 boat lengths now. So that's about a 2 to 3 boat length gain to Prada since they've come around the mark. At the moment, they're not quite on AmericaOne's air. It's very gusty out there. We've seen these boats seesawing backwards and forwards. But looking down into the top of the picture there, we can see that's the bottom mark away in the distance there, so they're not that far away from laying it at the moment with the breeze this far into the left.
Well, we're coming down now to the bottom mark, and I'm not sure we're into a backstreet brawl yet, because Chris knows all about going outside the nightclub and turning the lights out for a backstreet brawl. Tell us about it, Chris.
Later, PJ. This is going to be quite an exciting finish to this run. I have to criticise AmericaOne. I don't like doing it, but it's just really bad tactics when they come round with another good lead at the top mark. It's obviously starboard all the way down this run, and they allowed Prada to jibe across, get the inside, and they've had to eat dirty air all the way to the bottom.
Drop it. Gotta tell me that. Gotta go like this. What does that mean, John?
It's the same thing. Still like the right. Matty, try me in the gym in a little.
Late on the main.
The early lure drop here, poles down, standby jibe.
Closing to mark number 2, race 5. And to the surprise of no one, we've got yet another thriller on our hands. After AmericaOne got a brilliant start and led by 32 seconds as mark number 1. Here, AmericaOne, nice work, beautiful spinnaker down around the bottom mark. They're hardened on as they go into leg number 3, the second beat to windward, and the clock is ticking, and Prada is just 10 seconds behind, 32 seconds to 10.
Fantastic by Prada, and they really pushed that drop too. Both boats rated. Prada first to break right. AmericaOne can't tack until they clear the pole. That's their problem. They're going now. Classic stuff. Prada broken to the right. They have starboard advantage when they come back. What a boat race.
So Prada out to the right, AmericaOne to the left.
It is out. Spilled here.
Okay, main on, Terry.
Forward, moving forward on them.
And AmericaOne did put their bow down there. They managed to close up that range. What they're trying to do here is to get a little advance, get forward on Prada there, and by doing that they hope to be able to put some wind shadow back on top of Prada there. They're trying to keep the game nice and close there at the moment. Prada down to leeward. At some stage, if AmericaOne can advance forward enough on them, they'll be able to cast some wind down onto them, some bad air onto Prada. When we talk about range, what we're talking about is the distance between the two yachts here. Typically speaking, as the yachts go lower, they go faster. So it's a balance trying to get that mode between going fast forward and not giving away too much height towards the mark. At the moment, KO, a nice tight lead of around 2 boat lengths.
If AmericaOne ever does have a slight performance advantage over Prada, it is in the upwind legs.
And we were watching there as Lexi Gahagan was the navigator on board AmericaOne, was taking down some notes. The wind instruments on the very top of the mast that you see right there. He is always trying to adjust and maintain. Each day they go sailing, the wind's a little different. Now here goes Prada tacking. AmericaOne tacking straight ahead, so that's their choice. They know they're close enough. See those power boats in the top of the screen? That's about where the edge of the race course is, so they're not far from the edge. Prada tacking right back, the smart move. Now AmericaOne will look for a chance to stretch out a little bit and come back when they have a conservative chance to make a small gain.
Build and tacking here.
Ready now?
So the action here for AmericaOne, the lead boat, is to get Prada over onto that starboard ley line, cutting down their tactical option. Prada is showing good speed across on this long port tack. Prada coming back, now we're into the tacking duel. Boats are out of phase. You want to be out of phase if you're the attacking boat so that you've got clear wind. Little gain to Prada there on that first tack.
Higher,
Prada crew saying, be careful, be careful. Ultimately, we would expect Prada to lose here, guys. They're getting close to the edge of the course. AmericaOne is just keeping between their competitor and the next buoy. If AmericaOne goes too far right there, Prada might sail right through and get clean air on the other side. That would really allow them to keep it close.
Right on the... Okay, talk to me. Good in.
So the Italians are saying, come on guys, push, come on.
The big lefty here.
Big lefty.
And there's right coming.
And there's right coming.
I agree.
Now this is going to be all on down this next run. Prada are looking threatening to me, having lost this start by a long way. Prada will come back at them.
So here come AmericaOne, take it back.
Lay line, Lex.
Getting close to ley line. Okay, gain line obviously AmericaOne. There is the right hand ley line that we've been talking about. So every time they tap on Prada, they're pushing them further to the right. And if you like, they want to push them off the course. Now this is great. See that ley line there? AmericaOne tacking right on our ley line. So that's absolutely great graphics. Now, you can see what we've been talking about all the way up here. Prada have now had to sail an extra piece of distance if AmericaOne can lay that top bar. Prada right back in this, Peter.
Very definitely, they've done very, very well, particularly to wriggle clear, to be able to get out of sink and phrase, because we know how quick AmericaOne is in the tacks and how quickly AmericaOne can accelerate.
Boy, Prada are coming at them here all the time.
Well, Prada's outside the ley line, Chris. They can eat sheets a little bit and power down, eh?
35 meters.
Even on the 19, huh? Yeah, it's going left. It's just a long drive.
Coming to Mark 3, race 5. This is halfway through this absolute thriller. It's a must-win for AmericaOne. They are in the position they need to be. Remember, AmericaOne led by 10 seconds at mark number 2. What an enthralling tactical duel. Maritime chess on the water. And here comes Prada through the tack, around the top mark. It was 10 seconds last time. It clicks off at 18 seconds. So it has been a game to AmericaOne of 18 seconds. Meanwhile, aboard Luna Rossa, they're shouting, come on guys, get the pole ready. And now the Italians are come on faster.
Now who's going to jibe first? Now,
so the foredeck crew are not doing it fast enough for Francisco and Torben at the moment. So the Italians are now saying, settle down now and let it settle.
They've got great wind. Look at the bow wave coming off. They've got great wind. They're coming. Stand by jibe here, AmericaOne. The Prada are going to follow.
Come on, guys. Pull down.
The Italians are saying he's driving, meaning this boat came out of AmericaOne's driving, and we're going to follow them.
Go back, Phil. Go back, Phil.
Prada coming at them.
Bring it in, man.
Keep coming.
Terrible
This is not
drive.
good for AmericaOne. They haven't got their spinnaker set, and Prada's closing the game up. Inch by inch, by inch. Here come the Italians driving again.
Prada are sailing brilliantly well. Just coming at them all the time.
AmericaOne's getting a roll on. AmericaOne's getting a roll.
I'm fucking trying to get the guy, please!
Go, guy. Get him.
Get the guy! Go, guy, go!
Doing good, Mitch. Go hard. Go hard.
America One's lead down to 40 meters.
Prada outside. You have to feel for them because they're in a must-win situation, and all the hopes and aspirations of all the supporters, all the family are with them. But Prada are just sailing so well. They're coming at them all the time.
Hang on.
They've got
There's a rip in the spinnaker.
Now if they peel,
It's not working anymore.
if they peel, they'll lose more distance. Prada are in America One's way. So
On the other board.
now remember what's happened. The last two races is Yacht has been on starboard, jibed on the port, and he has fouled Prada. The last two races, Prada have got a penalty on him. America One eventually will have to jibe, and Prada will jibe on their air. It's going to be all on at the bottom here.
Definitely slow and lately.
I think we've gone too slow and low, guys.
I think we got to go here.
Okay.
Just get on the other, try and get on the other side. I'm saying, guys.
Okay.
Swing up the foot, Bill. No pressure drop. Quite strong.
America One running deep here.
Mark is right there.
Okay, we just got a total right spot here. Is that him, guys?
Hold, feel
Look
light
at
on
the
the
gain,
shoe.
look at the gain. You can actually see the gap reducing. Prada coming.
Cosa vuoi fare?
You have to give it to Francisco. It's cool.
Trim.
Damn it!
Stretched away here, Paul. Nice job. It's a good time to go. Good time to go.
Get ready to get a jibe any moment.
Go, Ming!
Stand by for the jibe. Stand by for the jibe on
Okay.
America One.
Both go. Same as yesterday. Stand by.
The Italians are jibing.
Dummy jibe. Dummy jibe. Good move. America One went to jibe. Might go again. Proper jibe, America One. We're going to lose the shoot.
Go, Starboard.
Prada going to go on top of them. Prada going to broach out. Prada going to broach out. Prada going to broach.
Prada approaching. They've lost it. Prada in huge trouble. Chaos in the crucible of the Louis Vuitton Cup final.
What a boat handling mistake that was.
Brilliant defense by the Americans. And the Italians had a fantastic opportunity to go for the jugular, and they've lost it.
It did indeed. It was a great move, America One. A double jibe there.
Down board, the Italians, they're being saying, take it easy, calm down.
What a mistake. They still haven't got it. They could wrap this, you know. They could easily wrap this. This could be the race right here. If they wrap that chute around the head coil. America One running away with this now. Under pressure, America One did a very good move by double jibing there. It's a dummy jibe. They cleared the wrap.
Well, finally, the Italians have got themselves under control. But really, their pole's too low. They've still got a lot of trim to do.
Now the analogy there, Peter, is you imagine in a car race, the guy behind's coming, and he pushes too hard, and he skids off the track in a spin. Now they've got to correct themselves, settle down, go back at him. He lost his hat on that.
It was down to under 40 metres, now out to 170. That mistake, which came initially from the dummy jibe, or was it a dummy jibe? They did, well, whatever the Americans were up to, by the time they came out of it, the end result is life is relatively more comfortable. The Italians are saying, take it easy, take it easy.
The great thing about this final is it's coming down to the crews. The boats are so evenly matched, Peter.
You understand what I'm going to do?
Do you think they've seen that?
I don't think they've seen it yet.
Square, I'm going to strip the guy, and then we go hard on the sheep. Somebody get on me.
Now they're free-flying the chute. They might jibe it without the pole.
Jim. Stay down. Blow the sheet off, Moose. Take it down, Moose. Take it down, Moose. Hold it to your side. Hold it to your side. Take it down, Moose. Let the sheet go. That's static clapping. Stay down. Hold. It's a tip, Carter. Got it.
Italians are saying move the spinnaker pole. Similar discussion to AmericaOne.
Stand by on me. A lot of bubbles on me. Hold. Wing the jib. Go, Moose. I need you over here, bro.
Jib's late here.
Big second, Matty.
The Italians are saying go, come on quickly as they drop their spinnaker. It is AmericaOne still holding their lead. Wonderful defence, particularly as the Italians really attack them. Two-thirds of the way down leg number 4, the second off-wind leg. So this is mark number 4. A windward leeward to go, or 2 legs to go. Remember, AmericaOne were leading by 18 seconds at the last mark.
Are they going to draw that? They're very close to losing that.
And they trail by 26 seconds. So it is a gain of 8 seconds to AmericaOne in that pulsating downhill leg. Just wonderful sailing. So with a windward leeward to go, it is AmericaOne just in front with the highs and lows on an emotional roller coaster. This is a thrilling race, but AmericaOne are where they have to be if they want to keep this series alive.
Who's out on the water? Thanks very much, Gary. It's not much fun being a
Thank you very much, John.
drenched with the water. That was on board Prada, and we just had a word through from Glenn Surrey a moment ago that there's about a length and a half gain by Prada as we see a big split now coming up on this final windward beat.
Well, this is big separation. Prada going to the left and AmericaOne going towards the right. You can see a good puff on the water there, right where AmericaOne's tacking. They'll be hoping that's a right-hand shift. Big separation. And we're looking for a Prada and the tactician. John Kostecki will be looking for a right-hand shift that we've seen. We'll listen to the voices.
Well, John Kostecki and the afterguard of AmericaOne backed himself there. If we come up and look at an aerial view, that's AmericaOne with the yellow trail there. They went out to the right, and at one stage they were 600 metres apart, and the breeze was quite well out of the right, which was favouring them. But as they're converging now, look at the trail of AmericaOne. It's starting to curve left like that. Meanwhile, Prada's lifting up on port tack, which would indicate that the breeze is starting to shift in Prada's favour out to the left. So while initially it was looking like Prada may have lost quite a lot, they've actually managed to keep the distance about the same, around 156 metres. That's been a gain of 10 metres to AmericaOne up this leg. So it's all on for this final leg to the finish.
Coming to mark number 5. This is the last mark, going into the last leg under spinnaker, heading to the finish. AmericaOne round. They led by 26 seconds at mark 4. Meanwhile, Prada still coming up as the Americans are going through a jibe set. Still Prada coming up to the mark, 20 seconds ticked away. And the citizen clock still ticking. So remember, it is a gain now. It was 26 seconds at the last mark. Past 30, and still ticking. Come on quickly, are the voices coming off. Prada, they'll need to be quick at 42 seconds. That is the biggest deficit at any mark in this race 5 as they go into the last lead. Come on, get it up quick, is the call from the afterguard to the foredeck and trimmers on Prada. So it's not just the trimmers and the foredeck on AmericaOne that have been under pressure from their afterguard. Believe me, Stefano, our translator from Prada, is telling us the Italians are getting the blowtorch on them as well.
Peter, the bowman's having to go off from the foreguard. He must have a wrap around the pole end there. Well, trying to sort it out. Oh no, he's uncrossing the halyards, I think. That's what he's doing. I wonder why he got that the wrong side. They haven't changed spinnakers or headsail.
A lot of communication. Paul Kayard asking for even more from his trimmers to him, to the helmsman, to maintain control.
And one of the key factors is because of the intensity of the racing.
I have to say, as an observer, that I think...
Go! Trim! Go hard, guys! Go hard! Go!
Looks like this is the last jive for AmericaOne as they make their final approach to the finish in this dramatic must-win race. Perhaps two very relieved spectators will be Greg Crusher and Ike Kayard, Paul Kayard's wife. Coming to the finish, it's been another magnificent race. AmericaOne have beaten Prada, have beaten Absolute Thriller after a stunning start and a super tactical move with a super jive. AmericaOne keep their hopes alive. There are smiles on AmericaOne. Their confidence is back. As they beat Prada, and Paul Kayard says, good job guys, thanks. Yes, he's been part schoolmaster, but he's also been coach and encouraging his team today, particularly the foredeck who are under stress. With a mechanical failure, AmericaOne beat Prada by 34 seconds. It is Luna Rossa Prada 3, AmericaOne 2. This Louis Vuitton Cup final, the best ever, is well and truly alive. 3-2 scoreline, and AmericaOne's confidence is right back.
They led around the first mark by 32 seconds. They really did have their foot on the throat at that stage. And then, of course, the downwind leg, the first of those, and AmericaOne saw their lead dragged back to just 10 seconds. 18 seconds around the next, 26 seconds down the second run, which was quite an impressive and dramatic run as well. Then 42 seconds, and AmericaOne conservatively and safely sailing home to win by 34 seconds.